Number 6, is your mixing good? Is your mixing and mastering good? If your mixing is not good, I guarantee you nobody is going to uh, love to download your beats even for free because they don't know what they're going to do with it. Your mixing have to be really good. Like, treat your room. Make sure you have acoustic panels or sound absorbing foam on the wall. If you cannot afford acoustic panel, make sure you have sound absorbing foam on the wall. And learn how to mix. Take your time, don't be in a rush. Learn how to mix. Again, there are so many tutorials on YouTube. You can go on there, see how you can mix and master. There are so many. Don't be lazy, just go on there and watch the video. So when you're watching the video, don't even take it as, okay, oh man, I need to be doing making beats right now. Just take it as investments. You are investing into your future. So the more and more you watch the YouTube video, the better you become and practice. Yes, I've been doing this for a while, but I still watch YouTube videos sometimes on something I do not know. I'll go on there and still search for it and see how it's done. So whatever whatever uh, software you using, whatever software you're using, I encourage you to go on YouTube and see how you can mix and master with that software, because this will help you a lot. Know how to EQ your sounds. Don't let everything be fighting. Learn how to compress, learn how to cut off the low end, high end, how to find the sweet spot. You need to find all this. When you bring all this together, it makes your music or your sounds really good, or it makes it sound really dope. So you always have to make sure your mixing is on point. It's very, very, very important. The mixing is very important. Make sure you know how to EQ the sounds, the drums. Make sure you know how you let them hit really good on a good spot. Don't let it be muddy. Okay, so there are so many tutorials. I think I even did a very short tutorial on mixing. I'll put the link in the description for you all to check it out. Alright. 7, are your melodies boring? Because you can't start with the melody that will make the singer or the listener or the rapper make them feel like they want to take a nap, unless you going for something that would make them feel relaxed. Maybe after work they want to sleep or something like that. But if you want to get someone's attention, make sure you always come with a catchy melody. Usually I notice that when I'm driving or listening to music, the type of music I intend to turn up the volume or music that have catchy melody. When I listen to the first 5 seconds, if the melody is really good and it's very catchy, I will intend to turn up the volume so I can listen to it, learn from it, look at the name of the artist so I can play it again. So always make sure you come up with a good melody. Is your melody really catchy? If the melody is really catchy, I bet you get the listeners' attention, and also people who are listening, which is the rappers, the songwriters, or the singers. If the melody is catchy, they are more likely to purchase your beats or download your beats and then give you some money for it. How would you come up with a catchy melody? That is a good question. There is no way you can come up with a catchy melody, but also it just happens. The moment you practice over and over and over again, you may be playing with an instrument, and then all of a sudden it comes. But the question is, would you recognize it when it comes? Which is very, very important. If you can recognize it when it comes, then hey, yay, that's good for you. Always make sure your melodies are not boring. Make sure you have something, even if it's a dark melody, make sure it's something that captures the listeners' attention. And also this will help people download or purchase your beat. 8, continue to educate yourself. Continue to educate yourself. Don't be feeling too big to educate yourself. Like in this music industry, especially nowadays, since everything is done on the computer, technology keep changing. Every now and then new software will come out. Don't be too big and be act like you know everything, or put yourself in the dark, or shoot yourself in the foot. You always have to educate yourself. If you don't know anything, do a search. If you don't know anything, you can reach out to your peers and let them know, hey, I do not know this. Do you know how to do this? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Because I do not know how to do this. Your peers may be better at something, you are not. You may be better at something, your peers may not be better, and together y'all can help each other. So it's very, very important that you reach out to your peers or people who are in the same cycle as you, and then you can learn more. Always make sure to elevate. Don't be comfortable where you're at. Don't say I'm good where I'm at now. If you do that, you'll be left behind. Even if your beats, people who beats have been selling like crazy, they still continue to educate themselves. So don't be in the dark. Always look out for what's new. What's new. How can I use this tool to my advantage? How can I use this tool and take it to the next step? It's very, very important that you learn, and then also you educate yourself as time goes by. Make sure you educate yourself. It's very, very important. Nobody is too big to learn. I've been doing this for some time. I've been doing this for a while, and I still enjoy learning things. Like I said a few minutes ago, I still learn. There are certain things I don't know, and I still go on YouTube or Google that stuff to make sure I stay on top of what I'm doing. Number 9, can a rapper or singer tell when the hook comes in and when the verse is supposed to be? Because sometimes when you creating a beat itself is like a canvas, okay? It's like a canvas. There should be an intro, a verse, a hook, a verse, and a hook. Or there should be an intro, and then a hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. Okay? So if the singer or the rapper can come up with something like, if the rapper or singer can tell when to come in with the hook and then when to start with the verse, it makes it more easy for them. But if you create the beat and the rapper doesn't even know where the hook is or where the verse is, it makes it very difficult for them. Imagine you going to buy something from a store, especially something electronic, right? And this thing or something, a furniture, let's assume furniture, to put together, and there's no instructions on how to put this furniture together. Imagine what you would go through. I know a lot of people don't read the manuals. I'm one of those people. Sometimes I do not read it, and then when I'm having difficulties, I'll go back and like, you know what, let me check this manual. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, but it's always important that the singer or the writer or the rapper can differentiate the chorus or the hook and the verse. So always make sure you know all this. And again, you can go back online to find how to do all this. And then like in Alpha Studio, you can put a marker. You can put a marker on there, and I believe other software also should have that. So make it easy for the writer. Make it easy for them. When you make it easy for them, it also helps sell your beat. So don't just make it very complicated. When you make it very complicated, you ain't gonna sell. Remember, the idea is you wanted them to buy your beat. So make things easy for them, so when they listen to it, they can download it right away. Alright. Number 10, last but not least. This is very important. Pay attention. Alright. So when you create your beats, you always make sure you market your stuff. Like you spend some time, you sat yourself down, spend some time to create this, and you're gonna sit there and let it be on the shelf, or you just put it in your story and wouldn't push it, or you just put it on YouTube page or your beats page and you wouldn't push it. If you don't push it, how many people you think are going to see this? You need to expose your beats. There are so many places you can advertise this. You can advertise this on YouTube. You can advertise this on IG. You can advertise this on TikTok. You can advertise it on Facebook. Even if you are selling the beats, let's assume you put your beats out there, right? And 10 people look at the beats, and each and every 10 people or 20 people look at the beats, and you make one sale because you're not advertising. You think you are good. Imagine if you should promote that stuff, 2,000 people are going to see that. And if it's 2,000 people see that, instead of making one sale from 20 views, you can make 100 sales from 2,000 people viewing that. So you have to do the math and relax and think about it. Think about the money you're going to make. At the end of the day, you are doing this because you love it. I understand, but you want to take it to the next step. Always make sure you earn money legally to push it. All right. And if you have any question, do not hesitate to reach out. All right. We're still learning. We producers. We are all in this, and we're still learning. If you have any question, drop it in the comments box. And if this is the first time you're watching the video, you can also subscribe. I would really appreciate that. When you subscribe, it's encourage me to put out more contents like this. I thank you for watching. Peace out. Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.